Good evening, YouTube, my soul tribe, the ether, and the cosmos, and know they're not the same. This is your girl, Mighty Mocha, tuning in for Thankful Thursday, week 3. As always, I just want to thank those of you who watch, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's much appreciated. And even for those of you who don't, I still appreciate you and big ups to you. So it's Thankful Thursday. It is Christmas Eve for those who celebrate Christmas. So I'm not going to be on here long because I got stuff to do, period. But tonight I'm using a new deck. So first I want to give a shout out to Minerva Siegel and Abigail Larson. This is The Nightmare Before Christmas deck, and it's by Disney. I'll do a little show for you guys. Yep. And so that's what I'm going to be using tonight to bring my message home. But I just wanted to talk a little bit before. You know how I do it. Those of you who do, and those of you who don't, I offer a little dialogue, and then I use these beautiful 3 tarot cards to bring my message home. So tonight I wanted to talk a little bit about manifesting and manifestation. So over the years, in terms of my personal experience, over the years, I've manifested things that I didn't even know were actual desires that I had had. In terms of my lifestyle, my goals, certain objectives that I had, and even things that I didn't even know, my subconscious kind of spoke to the universe and manifested the things that were best fitting for me. And I think that in the premise of manifesting, it's really not about what you want. It's about understanding that you have the power to create the lifestyle that you desire, and that and not just the lifestyle that you desire, but the lifestyle that is most appropriate for you. A lot of us base our desires and our wants and our needs on what is visible from somebody else's perspective. And so in manifesting, though, you have to understand that the universe and you are going to talk to one another about what is best for you. So whether it is a man, whether it is a job, whether it is a particular place that you stay, whether it is a desire for your children or your family, if it is not for you, the universe is not going to support the manifestation of things that really aren't true to what your calling is about. And when people think manifestation, sometimes they dress it up in material desires and material wants. But the whole act of manifesting is your spiritual, or the depth of your connection with something higher than yourself in order to attain things that may be meant for you or that are meant for you. So as we release this year 2020 and move into a new year, and you know me, I'm an encourager. So I just kind of encourage you all to think about manifesting things that are definitely for you, to think about manifesting things that resonate with who you are, and who you want to develop into being. Think about manifesting things that are relative to not just serving you, but serving the collective. Think about manifesting as a way to experience personal, emotional, and spiritual growth, not just collecting things and attaining financial abundance or material abundance, but your abundance with the Most High. So think about manifestation from more than just one perspective, and think about it in terms of not short-term goals and short-term ideals, but think about it as it reflects on how it will impact you in the long run. and think about who it will have an impact on versus just yourself. So use manifestation as a way to empower yourself and not to gain things, because what is for you regardless. It's not a it's not a magical tool. And it's so funny, I'm looking at the cards, they all are potion cards, but it's not a magical tool to be used lightly or to be taken lightly or taken for granted. The things that we manifest in our minds, we bring to fruition. And if we are not utilizing the right potions, the right words, the right intentions, the right ideals, then what we manifest could very well be our undoing. So I'm not going to lecture. I'm going to let these beautiful cards do the rest of the work and drive my message home. So y'all know how I do it. Um, the first card that I pulled, and I normally pull these cards on Saturday, but because this is a new deck, I kind of had to do a reshuffle tonight. And these are the cards that I came up with. And once again, it's appropriate to the Manifesting Magician that I've been thinking about, because all three cards, like I said, are potion cards. So the first card is the Page of Potions, which is a minor arcana card. And this is about speaks to the beginning of new relationships and childlike creativity and curiosity and enthusiasm and charging forward with passion. And even though these are earthy cards, you see in each one of them, there are these spots of red that denotes the passion that is there for each one of them. And the second card I pulled was the Two of Potions. And the Two of Potions is about complete harmony, utilizing and finding complete harmony um, within yourself or within a relationship so that you can increase your growth potential. And it could be work or personal, but so that you can increase your growth potential and maximize the benefits of what it is that you are manifesting. So it's not about and I'm a person who's highly geared towards reciprocity. So when I look at the Two of Potions card, it just reminds me of reciprocity. But it's so funny because in this card, one of the potion bottles is large, is tall, is big, is red, is gawky, and one is short. And it's a little bit on the element of the green side. It's a little bit more grounded. But I think in all relationships, whether there's work and personal, and I know for me, especially lately, I've been having to make sure that I find a work and personal balance relationship that speaks to what is necessary in my household. And as I move forward into the new year, that's something that I've already said I'm going to put a little bit more energy into, is making sure that I create a balance between my work and my personal life, and knowing how to shut off things when it's time to shut them off, and to say no when I need to say no. And the third card that I pulled is the Nine of Potions. Um, and I always like nines. Nine to me is a very spiritual number. And it's a number always of evolution and completion. But the nine is about wish fulfillment, and it's about being completely aligned and able to enjoy the magic of life. But this is like once you have created this balance and this harmony, and once you have used your creativity and your passion and your curiosity to forge something for yourself, the nine is almost like the 10 of Pentacles and the regular tarot world. It's like the Nine of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, damn, I'm just about there. I've almost made it. And so but there has to be a foundation. There has to be some stability, and it has to be the balance, the harmony, but it has to be something solid that you are building these creative ideals on. It can't be totally whimsical, and it can't be totally stoic. So you have to be able to find some kind of way to balance out your energies so that you are able to manifest on a level that yields you this Nine of Potions and allows you to be fruitful in your creativity. And then I do have a bonus card that I pulled, which is the Page of Needles. You see that? And when I think of the page of needles, I always think about any page card. All page cards are about um, youthful, reckless abandonment and total freedom and fresh. And I think about it, it could be thought of in a negative and a positive way, but I try to put the positive spin on the page cards. So for me, the page cards is about innovation and creative ideas and um, newness, and it's about bringing forward things that you have only dreamed of and crafted but have never put in the light and never put on the table. So page cards is like, yeah, I got this thing, but I don't know what to do with it. And if we just reverse a little bit to the nine of potions, you have to build a solid foundation in order for you to bring this page card to life, in order for you to make it stick. You see there's the ball and chain there. It's a ball and chain, and that's because it needs to be grounded. It needs to be rooted in something that is stable and concrete and will give it the opportunity to evolve and to come to full light. So on that note, and that it's Thankful Thursday, I'm thankful that some of the ideas and the concepts that I have personally and professionally, I'm able to utilize them to further my goals, and not just for myself, but for my family and for the collective and other people in my network. And I just think that the magical being that I am says that this is what I'm supposed to be doing at all times. I'm supposed to be formulating ideas, utilizing my creativity to stabilize my family, stabilize my work life, and create healthy balances that will allow me to show up as my best self at all times. So, without further ado, I'm not gonna keep talking to y'all. Y'all know how I do it. That's just my spin on it. Some other people may feel some other kind of way about it, but we ain't talking about them. We talking about me. So this is what I have to offer tonight. And as always, like I said, I thank you guys who tune in, share, like, subscribe, and comment on my content. And those of you who don't, I appreciate you just as much. And as always, I wish you guys peace, love, light, and happiness. One.